One fine morning on the outskirts of Xixing City, the sun had just risen from the eastern mountains, casting golden rays of light over the small village. This was an ancient village, nestled in the middle of a lush green forest, where houses with crimson-tiled roofs were looming among the canopy of large, ancient trees. The villagers lived mainly on agriculture, with lush green rice fields and fruit orchards laden with fruit. But the old trees, with their large roots and lush foliage, had begun to pose a threat to the surrounding houses. Many villagers were worried that the large branches could fall at any time, endangering their families. Knowing the villagers' worries, Mr. Bin's tree-cutting team decided to come and help. Mr. Bin was a middle-aged man, with a sturdy build and tanned skin from many years of working outdoors. He always has a gentle smile and warm eyes, making people feel secure when they are around him. Bin's team consists of 3 close friends, Hai, Tam and Lam. Each member of the team is highly skilled and experienced in felling large old trees. As the sun just rose, Bin's team arrived at the village. The birds chirped loudly in the forest as if welcoming the new day, the dewdrops still lingering on the leaves sparkled like precious gems. The cool, fresh air, with the faint scent of wild flowers, made everyone's spirits more excited. The sky was blue, without a cloud, signaling a favorable working day. As the sun just rose, Bin's team arrived at the village. The birds chirped loudly in the forest as if welcoming the new day, the dewdrops still lingering on the leaves sparkled like precious gems. The cool, fresh air, with the faint scent of wild flowers, made everyone's spirits more excited. The sky was blue, without a cloud, signaling a favorable working day. "That's right, we have to hurry up and finish before the sun gets too hot," Tam said as he pulled the rope, preparing for the upcoming work. The team quickly got to work. The chainsaws were carefully checked before starting. The hum of the saws mixed with the cheerful laughter of the group. They worked in a relaxed spirit, sharing funny stories about previous jobs. Mr. Bin, with many years of experience, was always the first to climb the tree to check for safety before starting to saw. He moved gently and skillfully like a squirrel climbing a tree, not missing any details. The team quickly got to work. The chainsaws were carefully checked before starting. The hum of the saws mixed with the cheerful laughter of the group. They worked in a relaxed spirit, sharing funny stories about previous jobs. Mr. Bin, with many years of experience, was always the first to climb the tree to check for safety before starting to saw. He moved gently and skillfully like a squirrel climbing a tree, not missing any details. "Yeah, but that time it suddenly rained, making me feel like I was taking a shower while working," Mr. Tam continued, his face smiling like a flower. The cheerful laughter echoed in the peaceful space of the village. The villagers stood from afar watching, feeling both secure and happy with the lively working atmosphere of the sawing team. Some people even brought out cold drinks and fresh fruits to encourage the team. The working atmosphere was truly a vivid, colorful picture of rural life. Under the skillful and careful hands of Mr. Bin and his teammates, each large tree branch was safely cut down. The lush foliage gradually narrowed, sunlight began to filter through the gaps, shining brightly on the surrounding houses. The first ancient tree fell to the cheers of joy from the whole team. The work continued without stopping, but no one felt tired, because they knew that each tree felled was a safety guarantee for the villagers. When the sun was high in the sky, the sunlight began to become more intense. The whole team decided to take a break, sitting under the shade of a remaining tree to rest. Sweat beaded on their foreheads, but everyone smiled with satisfaction. Bin took out a bottle of cool water from his pocket and handed it to each member of the team. "Two more trees and we're done. Let's rest a bit and then continue," Bin said, his voice still filled with the same enthusiasm as when he started. "Okay, when we're done today, I'll treat the whole team to a cup of coffee at a riverside cafe," Hai suggested, making the whole team excited. The villagers gathered around, thanking Bin's team profusely. They were grateful not only for the dedicated help, but also for the cheerful and optimistic spirit that the team brought. As darkness began to fall, Bin's team packed up their belongings, got in the car and returned home, leaving behind a peaceful village, with people smiling happily. It was a memorable working day, not only because of the huge trees that were felled, but also because of the team spirit, joy and love for the job that made the work much easier. The last rays of sunlight that day shone on the road leading back to the city, as if wanting to preserve that beautiful moment in everyone's memory.